Hey guys, the FM Gaffer here, and welcome back to my British Steel Challenge. It's episode 3 here with Dundela, and we're somehow still in a job. The season that started, obviously you saw the 2-1 defeat and then the 4-0 loss to the Eagle Celtic. It pretty much continued in that vein for about 10 games, considering that we're meant to be finishing top of this league. As you can see, we're currently 11th. We've had a bit of a resurgence, but not really. I've pretty much ruined the squad, and if we're still in this job at the end of the season, I will be amazed. But yeah, let's go through what's been happening. So there's been several transfers and stuff. The squad is always changing because I'm changing formation, all that stuff. I've changed the tactics, so this is the tactic that's been half decent for us. I went through a lot of different tactics, but this seems to be alright. We've got some, obviously it's a wing-back formation. We've come up against a lot of teams that have played that sort of situation. If you want to pause or at all and want to look at any of the transfers, then you guys go ahead and do that. But yeah, it's not been the best of times, and that's why I joined you halfway through the season, because I'm just sort of trying different things out and just want to sort of get some form together before I record it. So yeah, if we go back to the start, so obviously after that 4-0 loss in the NIFL Cup, we lost to the same team 3-2 though, so it looked like positive signs at this point. We took the lead here through Keenan. They scored twice in the same minute. We equalised, they went ahead again, and finished 3-2, and I was like, pretty good signs. Then we did play a pretty poor match against Island McGee, who are in the division below us. Obviously not playable in the game. We managed to beat them on penalties in the Steel and Sons Cup, so we got through there. But yeah, then started 7 matches without a win, including 6 defeats. Limavady United, who I think is currently sitting second, so they're not a bad team. We went 1-0 behind in the first minute, then 2-0 in the 87th. We did get one back in the 91st. But yeah, poor result and another loss. Similar sort of, so, like, we're not doing too badly at this point. Like, up until this Queen's game, or up until after this Queen's game, we're narrowly losing. With Lavery and Mulholland getting their goals. Another late winner for Queens. Michael Halliday getting our goal in the 61st minute. But yeah, then started a particularly poor run where we lost 3-0 to Lisburn, 2-0 to PSNI, who are in the league above in fairness in the Steel and Sons Cup. 0-0 draw with Bambridge. This sort of, I think this was this the first time I was playing wing backs? No, it wasn't. Okay, no, that's not for a while. I think, was it Bangor? No, I think it was Bambridge. Was it Bambridge? I think it was. Bambridge was the first time we were playing this tactic that we currently have, with different instructions though. I've been tinkering the entire season long, still tinkering, I guess. But yeah, Bambridge, that was our first point in the league, which is amazing considering we're meant to be winning it. We then did lose to Newbury City, who we obviously had a job interview out. We went 1-0 up in this one, but then they scored 3. And then we lost to Newington Youth, who were down there with us at the time, 3-0. McBride's own goal and 2 from O'Neill. This was the turning point, and beforehand we had a message from the board essentially saying if you don't win this game you'll get sacked. It was that one, and I was like, yeah, of course, you'll see a great result in the next game, and we did manage to win it amazingly. We went 1-0 down in the second minute. I was like, alright, we're going to do a video because I've been sacked, I'm going to need another job search. And since then we've been in really good form. Aaron Canning giving us the goal in this game to equalise, and then Jones got 2 late on, Nathan Jones. Another thing that's sort of seen our uprising is this guy, Ross Craig. I signed him on a free and I didn't really play him initially, but I don't know why, because he's 18 years old and already has like 14 finishing and some really good stats in other areas. He doesn't have the best potential, which I'm surprised at, because he has, yeah, like I say, really good stats. We signed him from Bangor at the start of the season, and his recent form has been really good. Gave us the only goal in this 1-0 win against Sport and Leisure Swifts, who were up there. They were about 4th place in the league, so this was the real turning point. We beat the team that were literally Bangor have been down there with us the entire season. They were the people that I think we actually got a point before they did. So and as you can see, we're currently level on points and slightly ahead on goal difference. So yeah, 3-1 win against them wasn't particularly like, oh yeah, we're going to turn this around, but this win really was. Ross Craig getting the only goal of the game, 14 minutes from time. He got another one here in the Intermediate Cup, which is the only one of only 2 cups was still in. Obviously got knocked out in the Steel and Sons Cup to PSNI. Intermediate Cup is our only real chance at getting far in a competition. I don't think we'll win it, because both the Intermediate Cup and the Steel and Sons Cup I do now know are 2nd division and below, so championship and below essentially, if you look at it in an English sort of version. And yeah, obviously Irish Cup and Irish League Cup is everyone. So yeah, Irish Intermediate Cup is our best chance of going far in a cup, and yeah, we managed to get through here 2-1. Ross Craig giving us the lead, another goal for him. Leo Kennedy equalising quite late on. This is another team in the regional Premier Division. So, oh no, Ballymena Premier. So maybe, yeah, okay, it's regional Premier Divisions. So yeah, the division sort of directly below us, and they did well against us, got the equaliser, but then Gibson gave us a 2-1 win late on. We then got this 2-2 draw in the league against Tobermoor United, and again another team that were a little bit up there, and Ross Craig got the first goal for us, anyway, for the third game in a row. Dean gave them the lead, but Ross Craig equalised. Halliday did put us ahead. To get a 2-1 win against Tobermoor would have been fantastic at this stage. Anderson, however, did get a late winning, but still another point, and yeah, good signs. We did then win our second round at match in the Intermediate Cup against Ards Rangers, another team from the Regional Premier Division, and we left it late in this one. Went 1-0 down fairly early on. Did dominate the game, I'd say. Rui finally got the equaliser in the 85th minute at the attacking midfielder, and then Nathan Jones, who I think was a substitute, and yeah, he got a bit of a knock afterwards, got the goal in with 3 minutes to go for a penalty shootout, and we managed to get the goal and get the win. We did then lose again to Myola Park. We obviously lost to them in the last episode. Lost this one 2-1 again. Healy getting 2 for them. David Healy has been, I think he might be league top scorer. I'll check that in a second. Halliday getting our goal. And yeah, we played quite well after this game, after their second goal, but yeah, couldn't really get a goal. We then did play Wellington Rec, who are even lower than the regional Premier Division. So if we look at this, yeah, they're somewhere under this. And yeah, it should have been an easy win, and in the end it pretty much was. Got the penalty, scored it through Stephen Gurley, our centre back. Nathan Jones got a goal, Halliday got a goal, and then our left back or left wing back Ryan McGurrigan also got a goal. Neil Foster got one to make it 3-1 at one point, but yeah, we resoundingly won that game. And then the slightly disappointing most recent result against Limavady. Obviously they're a good team. We lost to them 2-1 when we were doing shit, and we lose 3-0 now. And we're at home now, and it was away then. So yeah, this was not a good result at all. Ferris, Jennings and McMullen getting the goals, but they are up there in the league. If we do now look at the league again, so yeah, as you say, so it was second bottom. We're still quite far off the other places, but as long as we don't get relegated this season, I think the chairman's being quite patient with me. So as long as we don't get relegated, I'd like to stay here and potentially build next season. I'm quite keen to get a youth intake. I think the youth intakes, when you're this low down, every player isn't too bad. So any player you can get from youth intake is pretty good. We're hugely over the wage budget, by the way. I've just been signing players for fun, and like they set a limit of like £25 appearance fee. But yeah, and you can get quite a few players with that, though not particularly good ones. But yeah, everyone's on a non-contract, but this wage budget I assume is like appearance fees and stuff. So that's what's taken us over it. If we look at the top scorer, okay, I was completely wrong. That guy is not on there, David Healy. I'm sure he'd be in the top 10 or something. Yeah, he's fourth, okay? Not 20 goals, 7 goals for them. Obviously, as you can see, none of our players are on there, as you'd expect. I don't think any of our players will be on anything good here, or at all. I don't see them anywhere. So, oh no, we're here. Games lost, there we go. We win games lost, fantastic. So yeah, it's been a very, very tricky tenure at this club so far, but we're still in a job. And today we have Cliftonville's reserve, so Cliftonville, a team in the top division, got their reserve team in the Irish Intermediate Cup third round. And yeah, hopefully we can get the victory today. We should, in theory, beat them, although they are a youth team of a top club. So yeah, you never know. And it is sort of the winter break. One thing I should probably mention is I've organised a lot of friendlies in between. So yeah, now that you've done, you can see a lot more results. There's not a huge amount of games. If you can see, we only play each other twice, and there is I've clicked on the wrong competition. There's only 12 teams in the league, so you only have 22 games in the season, which means there's a lot of weeks when there's no game, and I've just organised friendlies. So we've beaten lower teams. We've also played some quite high up teams, like high up teams in the Irish league as well. There, you can see we even played who was it? It was a Scottish team, Greenock Morton. There, as you can see, we lost 3-1 there. So that was a good team to play. And we've got some even more. We had Tranmere Rovers at one point actually lined up. Yeah, you can see like Linfield, Sligo, Athlone. That's pretty much it. But yeah, and Hearts and Inverness. So yeah, they're even more than Morton or whoever they are. But yeah, so it's good to test ourselves against some good teams. But yeah, we've got Irish Intermediate Cup game coming now. Just to let you know, Warren Point we have in the Irish Cup. They're in the Championship. So it looks like we'll be heading out of that competition. But yeah, hopefully we can stay up the season, keep our jobs, and move closer to the top next season would be great. So this is the team I'm going to be going with today. We've got Paul Snodden in goal, Gurley, Smith and Gibson as the 3 centre-backs, Canning at wing-back, Mallon at the other wing-back, McBride and Keenan in the middle of midfield with Hoey behind Halliday and Craig, McLaren, Gary, Jones, Rui and Dempster on the bench to come on. Submit the team and just get right into it. And hopefully we can get a positive result today at home. Let's do it for the fans. That's what I'll do here, passionately. Go out there and give these fans as mother with all 50 of them. As I'm sure. Actually, no, I think we usually get about 80, so I may have sold us short there. It's a cup game as well. I mean, it is against a team. Well, you can't say they're lower than us because they play in the reserve league, so I'm not sure whether they're meant to be good at better than us or not. But yeah, let's just have a look and see. As Donnelly pumps it forward and Mooney, and we're 1-0 down. Cliftonville Olympic, as they're called. Andy Mooney gives them the lead, and not a good start whatsoever to this episode. 4 minutes in, Mooney with the goal, and we fall behind. Just a long ball forward from Donnelly. Mooney heads it past Snodden, got a glove to it but couldn't really stop it, and 1-0 it is. McDade now with a free kick for them over the bar, and not good from us at all. But it looks like we're retaining most of the possession. Canning now with a chance, perhaps gives it straight to Doran. Of course, we win it back though with Smith. Smith into McBride to Canning, into Keenan to Craig into Halliday. He's lost it to Doran, taking too long on the ball there, and McCrory gives it away to McBride. Keenan to McBride. Gurley, will he play up the line? He just gives the ball away. Like, we're so bad. Like, it's unbelievable how bad the match engine is for this level. Like, these are footballers. They're not that bad. And yeah, they're very, very amateur looking on the match engine. They make a lot of mistakes that just humans wouldn't make. But yeah, hopefully that's something improved on. I feel like I did this sort of level of football last year, and they were never this bad. Like, but yeah, I guess this year they've just stepped it up. As Philpott into McCrory now, McDade. Philpott hits it wide, and not troubling the goalkeeper at all. But it's certain to say that Cliftonville Olympic are currently the team on top, and that we are currently heading out of the only competition we really have a chance with left. Doran to McDade to Philpott to McDade, hits the shot and it's over the bar, and yeah, goes no, not troubling Snodden at all, and we managed to not concede, obviously. Philpott now with a free kick comes back out to him. Tolan into Donnelly plays it to McCrory, hits the shot, and that's over the bar. Decent effort, but yeah, we're being dominated right now. I might drop back to a counter-attacking mentality, as that ball was punched forward, and oh my god, Burke makes the biggest mistake ever, gives it straight to Ross Craig, but Craig can't find the net. I was singing his praises before the game and he's just missed an open goal, but that is the match engine. They almost always miss that sort of chance. I don't know why they do it, because you're sort of like expecting the guy to score and then he just does badly. But yeah, good opportunity for Cliftonville there, worked well, header on goal but easily claimed by Snodden. Mallon now on the ball into Keenan to Hoey forward to Ross Craig. Keenan hits the shot and it's over the bar for a goal kick to Cliftonville. Burke plays that forward now. Mooney back to Tolan to Philpott to McDade to McCrory to Lavery, out to Turkington. Good ball, and Gibson heads it away, and Canning on the ball now. Plays it up to Halliday. Halliday wins it, and Keenan into Hoey. Can he play it through for Halliday? No, he just gets tackled. Now Mooney's through on goal and almost scores. This level of football annoys me right now, but hopefully it will get better with a bit of team cohesion, bit of working on the tactic, and hopefully not too many like transfers. We want to keep a settled team next season. But yeah, that's getting way ahead of us if we keep our job, which looking unlikely at the current stage. Gurley gets that way though, finds Ross Craig, who looks for Halliday. Doran heads it out for a throw in, and yeah, there we go. End of the highlight. Snodden playing it forward. Last chance of the half, but it looks like it's going to come their way. Cliftonville Olympic on the ball. Philpott now to McCrory into McDade to Turkington into McCrory, hits the shot, and that's wide of the target. Again, wide and not troubling Snodden. Another highlight, it seems, before half time. Philpott coming forward. It looks like it's going to be another one for Cliftonville. McCrory, Lavery hits a shot straight at Snodden, and that will probably do for the half as Snodden clears, and there you go, half time. We have really not been very good at all so far today, and I've told them that calmly though, rather than my usual aggressively when we're doing this badly. But yeah, it didn't seem to have the desired effect. Maybe I should have gone aggressive. But anywho, hopefully we can go out here and put in a good performance, perhaps get an equaliser and get back into the game. It's Donnelly into Tolan now, Philpott, McCrory, McDade, McCrory, out to Donnelly. Mallon takes it off him well and plays it back to Gibson. I think we're a little bit fitter. We have a lot of match fitness because of all the friendlies I've been organising compared to some of the teams around us. As you can see, Philpott very, very tired right there, but we're still... hopefully we can outlast them in terms of fitness. As Keenan releases Ross Craig down the wing. Can he get a ball in? He shoots from there and hits the post. Very realistic match engine as Gurley. Hoey on towards Donnelly. It comes up to Canning. Gets the ball in, and that's too close to Burke, who takes it well and will clear up the field. Substitutions will have to be made soon, but it's still quite near the start of the half. Doran now with a free kick. Turkington into Lavery. Lavery to McCrory. McCrory to Lavery. Switches play to Donnelly. He's got Philpott on the overlap. Back to Donnelly. Donnelly into McCrory. To Mooney. To McCrory. To Mooney. To McDade. Hits the shot post. And cleared. And we get away with that one a little bit there. Let's make a substitution. Clearly Hoey is very tired. We'll bring on Rui as his direct replacement. And leave it there for now. McBride with a free kick. Could have given us the equaliser. But yeah, I think he's only scored one free kick so far. This save. And yeah, not getting the goal there as Rui hits a shot wide. Good effort from the substitute. Well, no, it really wasn't a good effort, but good to get a shot underway and get some touches of the ball. Rui now with a free kick, straight at Burke, but it was on target, so pretty decent compared to some of McBride's previous efforts. Canning now on the ball. Halliday brings it forward. Halliday. What the hell is he doing there? Like, what was the point of that highlight? For God's sake. This level of football, man. Ross Craig is going to have to come off for Nathan Jones. Is that his favourite one? Yeah, it is. So yeah, we'll do that. And who's having a poor game? 6.3. Gibson can come off for Dempster, centre back, and we'll do that. And play on like this. So we made all 3 substitutions. Hopefully we don't get an injury. Looks like we're playing the better football right now. I'm going to push forward to attacking and really go for this game because we really need a goal if we want to get through here. Canning, well, we definitely need a goal if we want to get through. Hoey to McGee to Doran. Doran gets the ball in. Gurley heads it behind, I think it was. Oh no, it did go out for a goal kick in the end. McDade got the last touch, and there we go. Canning into Jones now. Jones it's cleared, and Mooney, but Smith gets that forward. Tolan, McDade now, and Mooney has the ball and in possession. Well, plays it to Doran. McGee inside to McDade. Good ball. Good tackle though by McBride, and McBride releases Nathan Jones. Keeper is out very quickly. Burke just smother at the feet of Jones, and back in Cliftonville possession. Mooney, Smith, good challenge, but he hits against his own defender. Luckily, it's still in our possession. Nathan Jones wins the header on there. Halliday back to Jones. Jones looks for Halliday. Good shot, straight at Burke though, and didn't have nearly enough power to troubling. So back come Cliftonville. Turkington into Lavery. Good 1-2, and comes to Lavery, and Snodden had to save that. I think it was a save, not a post. But yeah, it was a good effort from their players, and we've only got 3 minutes left and they're coming forward, but McBride does well. Can Snodden clear it? And can we get another late equaliser in this competition? Halliday. Rue is the man that got it before, and this time he's test Jones. Back to Keenan. Oh, and again Burke with the save. I think we just called Burke Jones before, and I don't know why. Burke with 2 really important saves there. Still in our possession though. Smith tackled by McDade, and they get it away. Yeah, it's gonna finish this way. Mallon out for throw-in, and there we go. We lose 1-0. Disappointing result in the end. I sort of didn't realise they'd be so good because I didn't realise they'd be a reserve team. I just saw that they weren't a team in the leagues they're loaded, and was sort of like they'll be easily beatable, or not easily beatable, but they'll be lower than us in the leagues and therefore should be beaten. But Cliftonville Olympic, a reserve team, it would have been very difficult and a bit of a tough draw if we're honest. So unfortunately we crash out of the Intermediate Cup there, and our pretty much cup run is over for this season. Concentrating back on the league now though, and we're going to have a go at staying up. I'll probably join you at some point nearer the end of the season. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, smash a like. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I've been the FM Gaffer. I'll see you guys next time.